you join us for this 2020 match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Conway taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Seifert, his opening partner today.
Massive outside edge. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Edged, what a ball. Oh, great shot, not going to beat the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the hit.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
See the spinner coming into the attack. Straight to the fielder.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Another massive over of power hitting. One rate did dip a bit though, but I don't think they can play much about this start. respond.
Great shot. At least one on offer. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. It's gone down. What a chance. That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Shot. Should be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. 5 runs added in that over. New Zealand 41 for none.
The run rate's just nudged down a touch that over, but the starts allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
glanced away there. It's in the gap. There should be a couple of runs here at least.
Shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot. At least one on. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up the deliveries just to keep them guessing. Big edge. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowlers' variations. Combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play.
Bishnoi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, should be runs here. Too much room and got what it deserved. And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really leave it.
Robinson, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
At least one here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Massive outside edge.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the end of the over. A wicket from it, and a very economical one as well.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nice shot.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Two straight and punch through the leg side. Mid-wicket in hot pursuit. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot. At least one off. This should be close. He runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Bishnoi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Pulled away, beat square, finally coming around. Big edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Absolutely middled that. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Runner over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Bracewell has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. End of another disappointing over. Yada has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh my, that's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
Ratchin out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Ratchin gets off the mark.
Fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Bracewell, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. pace now. Chance to run two. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
And the chance goes begging. That's a solid shot. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Edged. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. Chance. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Chapman just about ready to go out in the middle.
smacked around a bit in the previous over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running, and very good totals on the way.
Rana back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Perfectly timed. And what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's close.
Phillips, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Thick edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Shot, should be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Doesn't beat the infield.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. There'll be runs here. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least one on offer. Couldn't get it through the field.
Seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Might look to go big again here.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. And he come back with a dot ball.
Fantastic pull shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Oh, superb timing.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Nicked it. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly further and have been put away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. No, dropped. That should have stuck.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Mitchell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with spin now. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Phillips loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Huge. That has flown.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That is quite extraordinary. Phillips, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond? Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Off the middle of the bat.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Mitchell has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Pads away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. They've got up here. Big appeal. This could be out.
The lefties at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
They attacked all areas of the ground, fours, sixes, and there was strong running as well.
Boomer coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Big wicket, worked nicely. Mitchell picks that up beautifully over the top, and away it goes for a maximum.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Mitchell is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to help the momentum. Super shot.
Packed on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lifted it all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on the length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment. How do we reply?
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 237 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicked it. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. And about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Big edge. Where's that going? 9 runs out of there. India, 9 for 9.
Batters are off to a fantastic start, setting the tone of what's to come.
Runs here. Sampson, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Shot, should be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot. Runs possible. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
The power play's off to a fine start. Batters can really build some early momentum off it.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Hit that hard and fast. Great shot, pulled straight to back. What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Phillips, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch.
Singh just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Oh my, that's just flying off the middle.
Just sheer power off the back foot. You need to worry about running.
Nicked it. Oh, dropped it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got that away nicely.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. It's important to just focus on getting the next delivery right. Chance to run two.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pace.
Wow, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. They'll get at least one hit.
Got onto that so early. Cut shots in front of square. Teased the field all the way to the boundary.
That's the over. India 44 for 1.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged it. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Small outside edge and taken. New Zealand get the wicket.
Yadav, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Big edge. Mitchell did very nicely out there in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. quick onto that in the infield.
Samson is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Massive outside edge. Great shot, just square a backward point. That might just make it.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
A great shot, not going to beat the field. Henry with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move it all.
Dubé, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
End of the over, India with the three for three. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
How will the bowler respond?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Edged. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, bowled it. What a beauty. Swung in, and the stump's knocked over.
Keesham coming in the middle order. Fine-looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground.
But at least one here. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of another disappointing over. Bracewell has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Batters are working the strike around. picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Shot, should be runs here. Good shot, driven through extra cover. I'll pick up 2 more.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Big edge, gone. Great catch, quick reactions.
Hardik, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Hardik gets off the mark.
Runs here. Great commitment. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. But too much for him and got what it deserved. Super catch right on the boundary.
Rana, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some... Quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Mitchell, 2-4, and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Kicked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. It's a nice single. Right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Edged it. Good shot, driven through extra cover. I'll pick up 2 more.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
4 runs added in that over. India are 80 for 6.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries. They might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch. That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it's dispatched with ease.
Boundary last delivery. Is that a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Over, India are 88 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
runs here.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, dropped it. Shot, should be runs here. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Santner back into the attack. Nice shot. Run is possible. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Big edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it and dropped. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a solid shot. 7 runs added there. India 103 for 6.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
At least one here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Small outside edge and taken. New Zealand get the wicket. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Out in the middle, will look to assert themselves early on.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the edge and safely taken by the keeper. Good work from the keeper.
Bishnoi coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Huge. That has flown.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. Will force a mistake. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Massive outside edge. Bishnoi taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. But on the inside, he played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Big edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicely played. Pulled away, beat square, finally coming around. That's a boundary save for sure.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. touched. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Sodi back on now. That's a big one, maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Nicked it. New Zealand with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the people. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. It'll be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot.
Bumrah, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
A fantastic shot off the bat, but really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch, and admire.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot. Runs possible.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short. You're going to get punished on this pitch. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for six.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook.
tricks. Just not much seems to be working at the moment. That's a solid shot. Absolutely middle of that. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Pulled away, beat square, finally coming around.
Good return back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Shot, should be runs here. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. What a great piece of fielding, 4 runs saved for sure. Gone, bowled, that's it, it's all over now. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.